Hello, everybody. This is week 4 interactive assignment. There was a lot in the reading that I found very interesting and that I felt directly was talking to me or affected me. A couple specific things. Chapter 9, motivation is something, wanting to be a coach and a teacher. A coach, 90% of the time, is a motivator. He's a teacher too, but you got to motivate your players to be taught. And it's a weird thing. I coach 3 different sports right now, and finding ways, especially with children, because they don't really need anything from the sport, not the exercise, but they don't think they need that, and they a lot of times don't want it, but they do need what the sport is giving them. They just don't know it. It's my job to show them that they're building character, they're getting in better shape, they're learning how to be team players, they're learning how to work with society. So as a motivator, I have to motivate them to want to be their best and work their hardest at it. It's not always easy. I know the book talked about a positive outlook, and that I have found has been a huge help. I've had coaches in the past that, they're negative motivators. You stink. You want to be a bum. Stuff like that. I never result to anything like that. It's always, you do your best and you're going to succeed. If they're not doing their best, was that the best you got? I know you. I've seen you. I know you've got better. Stuff like that. And one thing that me and my assistant coaches have found with children is, reward incentives, maybe candy or little prizes, or, just the fact that in our leagues, if you don't finish in the top 2, you don't get a trophy. That doesn't always work, but we always offer a trophy party at the end of the year. Like the end of this soccer season, we'll have a swimming party. And these are motivators that give the kids something that they think they need and they want. And that seems to help. Now, some kids, they naturally just want to be the best, but it's my job as a coach to encourage all the other kids to be their best and to work hard. I also wanted to talk about stress a little bit, and how personality affects stress. First off, the older you get, obviously the more stress you have can be harder on you. I'm already overweight, as you can see from the video, and can be high-strung at times and very competitive. So, at work, then when I'm coaching, I can get a little worked up. I try not to. Even when I'm coaching little kids the morning of a game, I get butterflies and I'm worked up. It drives my wife crazy. I try to relax, live in the moment, appreciate what's going on, but, my competitiveness wants to win, or I want to see my kids do their best. When little things happen around the house, sometimes I tend to get a little more upset than I probably should, and I know that that's not good for me. I've struggled with high blood pressure in the past. I've had to take medicine for it. So I try to be more calm and, be a more laid-back person, as the book says. I know God always has me, and sometimes I forget, and try to do too much and try to put too much on myself. And when I remember, God, please be with me, help me with this. God, I want to follow your plan. I trust what you're doing. I always have a calming feeling. I just wish that I always remember to do that right away before I get so into something and so stressed about something. You know, I haven't really battled much depression, maybe a few times in my life, but I have seen depression destroy people, and I've seen the stress it puts on them, and it's a real thing. At first, when I was younger, I maybe thought people were just being, weak, but it's not weakness. It's a real sickness, and it's something that we should help people with as Christians. Everyone goes through hard times, and it's our job to be there for them. I think that's it for this week. Thank you. Have a good week.